YouTube was good. It's your boy, Paul Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? If this your first time tuning in, go ahead, hit the doggone subscribe button, hit the notification bell every time I post up new content. Let me take care of a little bit of business right fast, and then we're actually really going to get into today's topic. We don't want to do that today. I'm trying to get my All right, people. So, as you can see, I did this, the ultimate question, and then hopefully by day's end, right, I will actually really give the ultimate answer. So, all right, hold on. So here's the deal, people. With what I like to call the alphabet soup people. Right? And our favorite organization, the United States government. Well, let's just say everybody likes to say that there are different governments. And everybody, for whatever reason, instead of saying that there's actually really going to be a new world order, that the new world order is coming. Guess what? Everybody that's thinking that the new world order is coming, I'm going to need for you to carry your ass down to the principal's office and tell the principal that I'm late for class. Okay? So y'all can actually really read it down into the motherfucking description. So again, so we got the alphabet soup people out here. And they really pushing the motherfucking issue. Now, I'm pretty sure that I said this on my previous channel, but I'm actually really gonna try to I'm gonna actually really try to go into more of a detail. Hold on for a minute. Let me see something. What we got here? I'll look at that in a minute.
What's up? Welcome back to Central. I'm your host, Jack. Okay. Today we're taking a look at when women get rid.
So we'll deal with that. So, but in other case, people. So here's the deal. And if you actually really pay attention to any of my shows, right? And well, I always start off with the year 1973, going backwards, right? Well, it's like this. There's a reason that I do that. Because in December of the same year, I'm going to put it up for y'all. The American Psychiatric Association, the largest psycho organization or association in the world, made history by issuing a resolution stating that homosexuality was not a mental illness or sickness. And then you wonder why you motherfuckers is fruitier than a motherfucker right now. Because they said it right there. So this is also the same year that, at least here in the state of Arkansas, if you was a single mother, pregnant, and you wasn't married, they was going to sterilize the child. And like I said, I know I said this before. So here it is, right? They put a lock on everybody else. Now you can't kill off the baby. I mean, for the most part, why would you want to do that in the first place? Right? But they just say, oh, you know what? We don't think that homosexuality is a mental illness or disease. And y'all see what the fuck is going on right now. All these transgender motherfuckers, right? Really pushing the goddamn issue. They pushing the issue in schools. They are attacking the little ones. They're like, oh, we gotta give a big up to Officer Tatum because he y'all will watch him before y'all watch me, because unlike Officer Tatum, I'm gonna call you a raggedy motherfucker, ignorant bitch, whatever, right? So, but in other case, so basically, y'all probably say, okay, well, what the fuck that got to do with anything? It has a lot to do with everything, because here's the deal, right? Meaning, men don't know how to be men no more. Women don't know how to be women no more. But you steady having kids, and then by the time your ass is 24, like the late great Bernie Mac said, you're a grandma. And at 36, you're a great grandma. And then you gotta ask yourself, well, why is that? Because you motherfucker too busy swinging on the goddamn pole, shaking your ass, and where y'all get that shit from? The goddamn idiot box, as my grandma used to say. So you break the man down to such of a level that he want to put on a dress. He don't know how to be no man no more. And then for most women, they always felt like that they are actually like really the rock of the family, which for the most part, I agree. I actually really agree with that to a certain point. Because here's the thing, people. Back in the day, right? The man, what did the man do? The man, he got up, he went to work. And but before he went to work, right? Paid his bills, right? Then he fucked around and got married, right? So, I got a family now. So you go to work. You the only one working. So here's the deal, right? Okay, whatever. So here's the deal, people. And just know this shit is finna, you know what? In a sense, if you ain't got your scuba gear on, you might want to put it on, because I'm finna take you motherfuckers down to where I reside. I reside in the abyss. The Marianas Trench. That's where I reside at, because I'm finna tell y'all some shit that's gonna blow your fucking mind right fast. You know, because here's the deal, people. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know, everybody, I'm the crazy uncle. I call myself the crazy uncle because, for one, you're always gonna have that one family member that, for the most part, that'll tell the truth. He know what the fuck he talking about, but just because he may have a little can or two, oh, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. Hold on. I want to be real, and I actually really started doing this because I really like for y'all to. Okay. So when did it actually really become? Okay, so here's okay, so I got that right there. So like what I was saying, right? You know, you get where you actually really look at, oh well, he drunk, y'all. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. But a lot of you bastards, y'all gonna learn to listen to the crazy uncle. So like I said, I really hope that you got your goddamn scuba gear on. I don't need no goddamn scuba gear because I'm used to that shit. I'm used to that motherfucking pressure. So let's do this. 1973, December of 73, right? I just told y'all that the American Psychiatric Association did away with homosexuality, right? But let's just go back some 6 years. 6 years earlier would put you in 67. What was going on during that time frame? Women's liberation. The whatever you can do, I can do better type deal. But just like I said before that, right? And I don't need to tell y'all who the fuck started that shit. But before that, right? Everything, for the most part, was kosher. The man, he got up, went to work, did his 9 to 5. So let's think about this for a minute. The man back then, he was able to go to work, pay all the goddamn bills, still have money left over, and go on a goddamn vacation. And that's for one person working in the house. Mama staying at home with the kids, tend to the kids. Hey, guess what? I got this. And then it's almost like what the motherfucker Steve Harvey, you know, again, big ups to motherfucking Officer Tatum, because he played a piece while with Steve Harvey saying, you know, everybody have their opinions of Steve Harvey because, you know, the bastard, he been married 3 times. So it's almost like, okay, well, what the fuck can he tell me that I don't already know? But the thing about it is this. You look at what the man did, what he was supposed to do. But you raggedy bitches out there, and I'm at you women right now, right? A lot of y'all look at that and say, yes, but you motherfuckers, y'all take that shit just a little bit too goddamn far, right? Because it's almost like a lot of y'all have listened to Steve Harvey, and then here y'all come to my, oh, I'm the table. No, the fuck you ain't, because 9 times out of 10, your ignorant ass don't know how to spell table, right? So, but my whole deal is this. You done took something what somebody said that was actually like really genuine, something that was actually true, and you done took it and you done ran with it, right? But then here it is, you got these other motherfuckers that's actually like really doing the whole women's liberation thing. They whatever y'all can do, I can do better thing, right? And so now you out there in the workforce, but here's the deal. The powers that be, the same powers that be that's pushing this same agenda, the alphabet soup group agenda. They sat back and they looked at this and said, wait a minute. We got a whole group of people that are capable of working. We need to start taxing their ass. So you put that thought process in their head. So now you got both parents out the house. And I already know, motherfucker, people that said this already. Right? But for all you 19 subscribers, right? I'm telling y'all this. Because here's the deal. You put that, and you know what? I've said this plenty of times. I said, look, I ain't got no problem with the woman working. But if kids are involved, somebody got to stay in the house. So let's look at it. And you know, we of course we had the motherfucking Great Depression. Then we come out of that. Motherfuckers still going to war. But once everything cooled down, right, around the 50s, like I said, the man, he can get up, go to work, pay the bills, put food on the table, everybody got a chance to eat. And I already know somebody gonna say, well, that wasn't always the case with black folks. Well, hey, guess what? You know, either you didn't try hard enough, that's just what it was. Motherfucker, you didn't try hard enough. You didn't present yourself in such a way, right, that you could be a motherfucking success. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody in my motherfucking family, they went to work, right? They made that shit happen. So I really don't know what the fuck y'all talking about there. But what I'm saying is this. This is how the fuck it once was, right? The only motherfucker that was working with the man. Then here come women's liberation. That's the start right there. So it was like, okay, now women are starting to take over. Then they do this shit in 73. Homosexuality. And then who the fuck do they target? They target the man, not the woman, because they bringing the woman up as the new man. And it's been like that ever since. So again, you fast forward to this shit. Now a lot of it could be MK Ultra. Because you almost got to go back and look at what the fuck happened in the biblical days with Sodom and Gomorrah and 5 other cities. Because they was there sucking dicks and gobbling nuts and taking it up the ass. And Yahweh said, oh, wait a minute. Let me tear y'all ass up right fast. And which, that's the topic of, that's another topic, right? Because you almost got to ask yourself, okay, what came first? And I should know this, but it's almost like, okay, well, hey, all this goes on, then the flood happens. And then he put the rainbow up, and see, that's another thing too, right? And I know I've said it, I explained the whole rainbow shit to y'all on this channel. And this is what these bastards are using. You're using a promise that Yahweh said, hey, look, the next time that I do this to y'all, it ain't gonna be with water. It's gonna be with fire. Right? But let's just look at it for a minute. 1973, they take that shit off the books. And motherfuckers been going crazy ever since. And then y'all wonder why. And I hear everybody else holler about, well, they pushing the issue. They pushing the issue. Well, when did the motherfucking issue start? Is what you got to ask yourself. What year did it start? And this is the only reason why I'm coming on here. Because the thing about though is this, all the other motherfuckers, you can best believe they don't know. They don't know. They just know that men are walking around here with dresses on, thinking that it's cool to pass themselves off as women. And so the question, I just gave you the motherfucking answer. December of 1973. Right? You don't want to believe me? Just go on Google and just type up what year did homosexuality was no longer classified as a mental illness or sickness. That was the goddamn green light right there. Because again, let's actually really stop and think about it for a minute. Right? You let the demon loose. And you only know there's only one individual that can let the demon loose. Go on, and and then again, for all you so-called religious motherfuckers, and I'm talking about TD Snakes, Joel Goldstein, Sefro Dollar, whoever the fuck, right? They'll sit up here and tell you this, that, and the third, but ain't now one of these motherfuckers can tell you what God look like or Yahweh look like. But they quick to tell y'all, oh, the devil, he out there. Well, what it look like? I don't know. They don't know because they don't even know what Yahweh look like. So how the fuck they gonna tell y'all about any damn thing? So here's the deal. So what's going on right now is what I like to call, what we used to say in the Army, a big ass clusterfuck. Because here is, you got men, some men thinking that they women thinking that they men, and then for everybody else that is so-called in their rightful place, then here you bitches, if you ain't making $100K a year, put like this, oh, you ain't tall enough. Oh, you ain't making enough money. Oh, your dick ain't long enough or big enough. Y'all see how that shit work, right? A big ass clusterfuck. That's all what the fuck it is. And if ain't nobody else gonna say it, guess what? I'm the crazy uncle. I'll say it before anybody else will. So again, it's almost like what Bernie Mac said. See, I said once again what y'all scared to say when I talked about the kids, right? Motherfucker be like, what he said? He said, when I retire from comedy, I'm gonna open up a daycare center, right? And he said, the motherfucker said, I will fuck your kid up, right? Motherfucker said, you drop your kid off with me, and when you come to pick him up, and you wonder why he got a knot on the corner of his head, and then you talking about what happened to my son, and say I took a hammer and slapped the fuck out of his ass, jumping on my goddamn couch. Sit your punk ass down, right? But then again, not only did they say, okay, well, homosexuality is no longer a mental illness. So they said, okay, don't put the dress on. Because we already got the woman that's going to take your place as a man. Right? And so after that, so then again, you be like, okay, well, we too fucked up about them. But then they fuck around, they put another rule in place. Oh, you can't beat your kid's ass no more. Right? So you can't beat your kid's ass no more. Then you go put on the motherfucking dress. Right? And then again, and y'all wonder why shit is fucked up. Women's liberation. Okay? Then they say, all right, well, homosexuality is no longer mental illness. Now you can't beat your kid's ass. And then I already said it. A lot of you women out there, y'all done took what the fuck Steve Harvey said and then ran with it. You want the tall tall guy. You want him to have the 6 figures and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to tell you something. If a guy is that damn tall, right, and he making 6 figures, he don't want your ass. Right? Because in the business, they say, hey, money marries money, right? And so for the most part, they looking at the simple fact, okay, well, I'm making this. What the fuck I need with you when you ain't gonna do nothing but spend my money? But then again, we go back to what the fuck Steve Harvey said. But even then, you women, y'all need to learn goddamn discipline. Meaning, just because your man make all this money, that don't give you permission to go spend it. Be like, hey, hold on there. I want to sit down at the dinner table. I want my chicken or my brisket or whatever the fuck I feel like eating. Get my tasty beverage, whatever the fuck that may be, right? Sit down and watch TV. And then when it's all over with, carry your ass in the bedroom and bend over. Now, because it's bad. It's sad that I don't have a whole bunch of people. I already know this video ain't gonna get out, right? No matter what the fuck I do. But the thing about it is this, people. The confusion is there. Whether it's MK Ultra or your mama and daddy, which again, women's liberation, right? Both parents out the house, right? Ain't no type of discipline going on, right? And then motherfucker want to holler, well, what about education? Shit, what about it? Because a lot of you motherfuckers right to this day, put like this, be glad that I'm not no goddamn terrorist or anything. Because I could be like this. I go anywhere in the United States, or let's just say for whatever fucking reason, right? I get a wild hair up my ass. I go buy a gun or whatever, and just go anywhere where there's a whole bunch of people and ask one motherfucker, "Hey, true or false? 2 + 2 = 4." And he say true, I'm gonna shoot his ass. Then I'm gonna ask the next motherfucker. Once again, 2 + 2 = 4, true or false? And watch, that bastard, he gonna say the exact same shit. Not knowing that you look at the lowercase t and you look at the plus sign. That shit is damn near identical. And then it's the same thing with motherfucking medicine. And you wonder why you bastards is dying off. Because they'll take that same T, that same lowercase t, stretch it out a little bit, put some snakes around it. So again, this shit, it is like above and beyond what the average motherfucker can comprehend. You know? Because then you're gonna be like, well, okay, crazy uncle, we hear what you're saying, right? Ooh, and I hate being in this damn camera. So y'all be like, okay, crazy uncle, we hear what you're saying. So what do you want? Well, what do you recommend? It's what the fuck I've been telling y'all ever since I've been on YouTube. Go do motherfucking research. Go to the motherfucking town hall meetings. Go to the school board meetings. Know what the fuck your child or children are learning. Right? Because, again, if you got kids, you can teach your kids one way and be like, hey, this is the way shit's supposed to happen. Then the first time they carry their ass to school, they're going to be like, nope. Fuck, motherfuck what your parents say. This is the way to go. Now the child don't know what the fuck to believe. Because little Johnny or little Deborah, right? Or, let me see, little Larry and, shit. Damn, I need a female right now. So let's just say, so you got little Johnny, little Deborah, right? Or little Becky, right? Then you got little Larry, right? And you got motherfucking, say, Pam, right? Or whatever fuck. I don't know what the fuck y'all name y'all kids now. Mine grown and out the house. Well, listen, y'all know what the fuck y'all already know where the fuck I'm going with this. So in either case, just like I said, right? Teach your kids, right, that man and woman supposed to be together. It's wrong to motherfucking sword fight or bump lily pads. And for those y'all that know what the fuck I mean by lily pads, then that just goes to show you how fucked up you are, right? Let's just say women have lily pads, and I'm gonna leave it at that, right? So, but my whole deal is this. What I'm about to say now, I already know a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna agree with it, but here's the deal. You have to motherfucking fight extreme with extreme. These motherfuckers telling you to sword fight. These motherfuckers are telling you to bomb lily pads. I'm gonna say this and watch YouTube get me, right? But at this point of the juncture, I can really give three lovely folks in a good goddamn. Parents, if you got kids, pop in a porno, let them watch it. And then tell them, hey, look, this is how the hell you supposed to act when you see a female. But make sure before you do that, put your boots and shoes on, like what my grandma used to tell me. Y'all gotta let y'all kids know, because I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about I'll tell y'all something about Ella Jean Rimley and Joseph Harris, aka Bozo. I'm gonna tell y'all about this. I'm gonna leave my beard alone for a minute, but you know, I always like for my shit to look good. But I'm gonna tell y'all something about them two there. They let me watch Richard Pryor. But I'm gonna tell you something. They both said, look, we're gonna let you watch this, but I better not catch you out there reciting it. Right? My parents, they exposed me to a lot of stuff. I mean, granted fact, I'm pretty sure that I was gonna be all right regardless. Right? But it was some things that, because again, 1973, right? Is off the books. Now, whether or not my parents knew that, probably not. But then again, they know back in the day, if you call yourself, as what Ferris Seffers used to say, right? And if you try to bring that shit around any normal person, right? You finna get your ass whooped. So it's almost like whether or not they actually really paid attention to what the fuck happened in December of 73, but it was just back then, that was the motherfucking rule. You couldn't be that way back then. So it's like, okay, well, hey, look, let's go ahead, let's just seal the damn deal. Right? Let's just make sure that he ain't finna turn out that way. And so, yeah, I looked at the motherfucking Playboy magazines, right? So I was looking at titties and ass at a young age, right? So, but I'm, listen, all I'm saying is this. If they finna push it that damn far, then we need to counter it. Let's push it back in their fucking face. Plain and simple. Right? So, but listen, the question, I gave you motherfuckers the answer. Plain and simple. But like I said, right? You let the demon out in the biblical days, burn his ass up, Close what they always say, right? Put them in the pit for 1,000 years, right? Then 1,000 years, you got to turn them motherfucker loose. So they didn't know he loose. A lot of you bastards been burn up. They don't call it the motherfucking lake of fire for a reason. They don't call it the lake of fire just to be calling the goddamn lake of fire. Right? And regardless of what the fuck is going on, right? I still think Yahweh gonna burn this motherfucker up. Or he gonna burn the motherfuckers that's actually really pushing this agenda up. So, hey, it's what it is, people. So, hey, look, that's my spiel. So, with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door, cross street, round the corner, Paulus Harris, a.k.a. Crazy Uncle. Y'all heard me, watch this shit before YouTube take it down. Till next time.